Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another normal game sent in by you, the fans, to Lifesaglitchtv at gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound of driving down the 102 and somebody deciding to brake check you at 120 kilometers an hour.
The fuck you, asshole! Can't you fucking see what I'm driving here?
That was my experience 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Driving on the highway, I was in the passing lane because we were going past 18-wheelers and a couple of dump trucks. And I'm not a big fan of wanting to final destination my own ass. So I was passing these two. I was driving 120, which is about as fast as I like to go without feeling like I'm going to get pulled over. And sure as shit, there's a guy behind me. I'm noticing he's driving a little Mazda 3. And he's kind of like he starts like kind of drifting left towards the meridian, and I'm thinking, where exactly does he plan on going? We're already in the left lane, and he keeps getting closer and closer to meridian, looking, and I can see him now getting visibly upsetty spaghetti about something. And I'm thinking, there's no way he's upset about the speed we're doing. We're literally doing 20 over the fucking posted limit, and there's a car like 20 feet in front of me. There's nowhere to fucking go. We're passing 18-wheelers, and so he keeps drifting left, and then he starts throwing his hands up in the car behind me. I'm like, oh, so he's really upset that we're not going like 180. I don't know what the fuck he plans on doing here. There's a car right in front of me. Yep. So I'm already having a morning. So I just decided to give him hand directions, some good hand signals to let him know what to do. So I told him to go fuck himself. And just held my hand up, and that really got him upsetty spaghetti. This guy was probably 5'1", both in the pants and standing. So he gets out around on the side of the old car there, and he drives past, and so I just continue to trace his car's movement with my finger. All the way up the side of the car, and then I stared at him as he drove by and smiled. I gave him like the like a me, myself, and Irene type fucking psychotic fucking smile, and just gave him, because he is livid, dude. Oh my god, this guy was like, if we were in the southern states, my ass would have been getting shot. This guy was so upset. He gets out in front of me, and the first thing he does is he cuts back in because there's nowhere to fucking go, because again, we're passing 18-wheelers. He gets out in front of me, and he immediately brake checks me as we're doing 120, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever experienced on the road before.
Yep.
Like, why? Like, first of all, he's the one that has a higher chance of dying there. He's gonna just, I'm in the bigger car. So he hits the front of my car, and then what does he do? Goes into the meridian and then does like a fucking few flips. I don't understand what his thought process was there. But anyway, all that pomp and circumstance, all that puffing his chest out and shit, just to get 15 seconds to his destination faster. That was my day a couple days ago. I thought that was quite funny when I was sitting there in the car. I was like, Jesus Christ! I mean, we talk about it all the time now about how bad people are driving now around here.
Oh,
people have lost their goddamn minds.
Yep.
They're out of their fucking mind. What in the hell are we looking at right now, Mr. Black?
Well, you know what? It is a normal game. We do have Iron Man up here in the top left, and down in the bottom right we have Keldera. And it seems like Iron Man was going for a forge into fast expansion and was just putting down a couple of cannons to negate any type of expansion from our Terran player. Don't know exactly what league this is because it was an older replay, and when that loads up, it doesn't actually show me their league, and I'm too lazy to go to whatever website is out there these days to do it, and he is going to lose that instant. He needs to cancel that. That's going to... Cancel? Okay, he canceled it.
Okay.
He's all right. He's all right. You know what else is all right, Adam? We got another sponsor.
What's that?
We got another sponsor. It's Raid Shadow Legends. You guys have seen it everywhere. So we thought, hey, why not see it here? So, if you guys want to support us, you want to put a little extra few dollars into our pockets, we would appreciate it if you guys were to click the link in the description of this video. Download the game, available on PC and mobile. When you use our link and you get to at least level 12, we get a little kickback. If you get to level 25, then you're just God tier. And if you get to level 25 or level 12, in the comments section, I want you to let us know that you got it. And maybe there'll be a little something extra. Maybe. We'll see. But go check.
I mean, this is the easiest. This is like the easiest way to support us financially without actually spending
money.
Any money. I mean, unless you get hooked on phonics on Raid and then you're like, you're rolling deep. I mean, that's then maybe you're spending some money. You don't have to, but I'm just saying this is technically a free way to help support the channel and the content on top. While I'm sure nobody's heard of Raid before, but many people will get out there and experience it for the first time.
And we're gonna try it out. We got a little deal with them for the next 2 weeks. So this next couple of weeks games, hopefully you guys will take part. And it's a great way for you guys to support us directly. And, of course, there's always NordVPN as well. They haven't gone anywhere. Thanks to you guys, we actually re-up with them for the summer. So big thank you to those that have been getting those subscriptions. And make sure you go and check out their new eSIM product, Saley. So go check that out. Link will be in the description below as well. But enough of the sellout, because over here, there's a freaking Battlecruiser that decided to go and teleport on the other side and raining down some precipitation all over the mineral line.
14 kills already.
14 kills. So that's the entire probe line. Oh no, well, we got a few left. Gonna bring over some stalkers. And, well, this is doing heaps of damage. Heaps.
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's been a hot minute since we've seen don't, okay, good. It's been a hot minute since we've seen somebody do like this really quick Battlecruiser, and you know what? I feel like every time we've seen it, even when it's not successful, it's at least done so much damage that it's definitely made it very possible for the Terran to outright win. It just seems to be, and obviously, we're not often casting masters and higher around these parts. What seems to catch these folks, there you go, is the follow-up. They get this far, but they hit like a little hitch, and then they don't really know how to spin themselves out of it. So we'll see if Ironman is capable of holding this off, and if Keldera is capable of keeping up the pressure and not kind of crumbling like we've seen before.
Yeah, I mean, the damage has already been done. I mean, he is not mining. He did get another Nexus down here in the bottom of the map, not too far from Blue's main base. He has still got a cannon and a shield battery. Guys, doing this sort of stuff against Terran typically doesn't work just because of how Terran is designed. If this is a PvZ or a PvP, this sort of stuff works really well, but Terran is just, they can lift off, they can move, they got siege tanks pretty early, so they've got range, they have scans, they have mules in case you do a little bit of damage, they can basically recover pretty quickly, and this is going to be the show. I mean, there's 3 BCs, and there is literally nothing that he can make that can survive this. It is Dunsky.
Yeah, I had to give my spiel because you never know who's going to throw on LAGTV, but sometimes the gamba is too real, and here we are, Keldera not ceasing BC production. He's got another one on the way on top of this. This is devastating.
Yep. And
in the grand scheme of things, I agree. There's not really anything he can build at this point, really, that he'd be able to survive this.
No, it's over. It's pretty much done, and we have another ground army now moving up as well. It's just too much damage from that first BC, and it's just a constant production of them right now. And when you are going up against Terran as BCs, you have to scout this stuff early, because if you just aren't ready, like Stalkers can beat BCs, but you need to have a fair amount of Stalkers right off the gate, and then you also need to micro with those Stalkers and basically force BCs to kind of, fly off.
Well, they can move and attack at the same time, and you can't. So, a blink is ideal, because at least if you're taking damage, you can get ahead of them before you're starting to take it. But it's true. It's a real micro battle there, and one that is definitely very heavily in the favor of the BC. This is just brutal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Iron Man is here just because at this point he's just burning Keldera's time. This is the kind of salt that you just think to yourself, listen, this guy's going to take me out with BCs. Fuck him. Yep. I'm gonna sit here and spend as much of his time as humanly possible. And that's exactly what I think is going on right now. But you know what? Like you said, if you don't scout it, this is nightmare fuel, man. I mean, nobody gets to survive if the first PC does any amount of real appreciable damage, I don't care what race you are. It's
you're screwed.
real difficult to claw yourself back from that. Yeah,
You're
it's
absolutely
very,
screwed.
very challenging.
And there it is. He scouts it out. I would imagine it's probably going to be a rage quit right now. You know, hey, A for effort. But this is all over but the crying. You know, what Protoss is doing right now is the equivalent of Terran lifting off and flying into the corner of the map while he forced you
Just
to
a
get
really
some,
shitty
you know,
version.
Yeah.
He can't go anywhere. He's just here. There's no hiding, really.
Yeah.
Just kind of out in the open. Dude, this is like 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Having 5 Battlecruiser is just disgusting.
Yeah.
That's just so much damage at the 10-minute mark. Like, what the fuck?
It's all the damage. It's all the damage. Speaking of 10 minutes, we have I finally got my hands on the beta for Battle Aces. So I'm gonna be playing that. I'm gonna play that tomorrow. And
shit.
yeah. It's I'm actually excited for this. I'll be honest. I'm a little more excited for this game than I am Stormgate. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow, and then I can give you guys an honest opinion. Maybe I'll even get up 1 or 2 quick little casts, or not casts, but games on LAGTV, so you guys can check out the game. But yeah, I got that beta key earlier today, so I'm gonna be playing some of that tomorrow.
Dope.
If you guys have gotten beta keys and you've played it, let me know in the comment section what you thought of the game so far, and yeah, I'll be sure to check it out and give you guys a heads up on if I think the game is good or not. I will say it looks decent. It looks decent because it plays to my play style. It's just pure micro for the most part.
Yes, indeed.
So you know we will see. But back to StarCraft. This was one-sided, but hey, you know this is what happens when you open up a Forge first into Nexus against Terran. I'm not 100% sure why you would open up that way against a Terran. But, you know, if I had to guess, this is probably Gold League, high silver, gold. So just don't do that. Just don't try this stuff against Terran. It just doesn't work. Decent for a contain a little bit later on in the game, I guess. But outside of that, this just did not pan out. So, but that's that.
Tough.
Again, guys, go check out Raid. The link will be in the description below. If you guys have time throughout the week, just go install the game, check it out, at least get to level 12. Great way to support. And make sure to go check out Nord. And we're going to go cast some more games. We're going to have a bunch of stuff. I know we've been kind of lackluster over the last couple of weeks. I've did some travel. Adam's doing some renovations. But we're back on the grind now. So lots of StarCraft coming up. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey!